A woman rushed across the road. When the lights turned red, just then a blind man stepped forward, gently held her arm, asking for help to cross. Irritated, she pulled away. She was already late helping him, would only slow her down, he pleaded, saying he was partially blind and just needed a little guidance. She scoffed, snapping that she wasn't responsible for his condition. Then, just as she turned away, the light changed again. Now she was even more frustrated, and she blamed him for making her wait. Moments later, another woman approached. The second she saw his cane, she rushed over, offering to help. As he tried to find his way, his cane accidentally tapped her leg. Fury flashed in her eyes. He muttered an apology, but it wasn't enough. A wicked thought crossed her mind. Once they reached the other side and the stranger walked away, she strode up to the blind man and poured her hot coffee all over him. He gasped in pain. She just walked off. Later at work, she apologized for being late, promising it wouldn't happen again. But the head waiter told her she wasn't the one she should apologize to. Then he pointed her to a table where the boss was sitting. She walked over, all smiles, and apologized. But the boss told her that lateness was not tolerated, and a final decision would have to be made when the other stakeholder arrived. Just then the door opened. The blind man stepped in and walked towards the boss. Her heart sank. Panicked, she whispered to the head waiter, asking if that was a major stakeholder. He told her it was, and in fact, the blind man owns 50% of the restaurant. Guilt swallowed her whole. She hesitated, then walked over and apologized again. The blind man recognized her voice, but he didn't retaliate. Instead, he smiled and said he had forgiven her. Then he gave her some advice. He said, in a world where you can be anything, you should choose to be kind. If you agree, subscribe.